Central Catholic tied for the track league last night, going up against Start tonight in a non-league clash. First quarter, Kamar Cunningham out to Stone Edwards, rock solid. He buries it for the Spartans. First three of the game puts them up for second quarter. Taiwan Clark getting fancy down low, spin and score, puts the Irish up for the first time. 7 points for Clark in the first half. Central up by 3. Still a 3-point game in the third. Josiah Jefferson knocks down the 3. He ties it right back up, and it stays close all the way down to the end. Fourth quarter, quick ball movement for the Irish. Tim Bowles down low, Irish up top, and they keep the lead from there. Central Catholic 45-37. Final statement wins on back-to-back nights.
I think the main focus was turning the chapter. We had a tough game yesterday against one of the best teams in the city, and today we also knew we had a tough game against one of the best teams in the city. And I think it's all up here. It's all mental. It speaks about the toughness. Do we want to be good or do we want to be great? And, we want to go out here and be great. And we wanted to validate yesterday's win with tonight's win. This is a great, great win, projecting us into next week because we got a tough one at Clay. And if we win that one, then we get to share the track. And that's really just the focus right now.
You had a good view for the win against Whitmer last night on BCSN. Brad Woznicki and Brandon Bosch, you guys had the call tonight.
Well, a very good non-league matchup to have right here at the end of the regular season. We weren't quite sure how this game was going to go. Central Catholic coming off that emotional win last night against Whitmer to earn at least a share of the track title right now, while Start had made that trip to St. Ignatius, lost by 31. Start came in here, bounced back, was in it right to the end, but a little better execution from the Irish at the end.
And you said it. We didn't know what we were going to get out of this matchup. Both teams have played 3 games this week. Obviously a tough one here on Saturday night to really get yourself motivated, but we saw a great effort from 2 very well-coached teams. Solid matchup between them, and at the end of the day, Central made the little things at the end of the day that count and get you a victory. They did that, and they were able to pull off a good one here tonight.
Speaking of the little things, the free throw line. That was not kind to Central Catholic last night. Tonight, they go 20 out of 21 at the line. Greenlee was big, knocking down some of those freebies in the end to really put this game out of reach for Start. Central Catholic also had 8 different players score tonight. Brenneman ended up leading the team with 10, but it was pretty balanced.
And at tournament time, you want contributions from everyone, and you want to do the little things right. You talked about the free throw line. Improvement from one day to the next, that's massive. It nearly cost them the game last night against Whitmer. They were able to fix that. They were able to come in here today against the Spartans. They were able to get it done.
Back-to-back losses for the Start Spartans now. Not the way they were hoping to go into the City League tournament. They've got the semifinals coming up Tuesday. Got to refocus, get right back at it. They'll learn from this game as Romel Hightower finished with 21.
And he was exquisite, specifically in the second half. But Coach Wortham challenges his players with that schedule that they have night in and night out. You saw it with this week, a very difficult schedule, but it prepares them for the tournament. They're playing well, 2 tough matchups in the previous 2 games. I'd like for them to get right next week and potentially win that City League title.
Tonight's game had that postseason feel, and the Irish get it done by 8.